Hey, movie people, welcome to episode of the CineGuy. I'm your host, Steven and Ghoul. Let's talk film. Where's something strange in your neighborhood? Who you gonna call? Gen Zers. It's time to go back in time to the years of nostalgia and busting ghosts. That's right, the Ghostbusters are back. At least their grandchildren are. Ghostbusters Afterlife follows the story of Phoebe and Trevor, the late grandchildren of Egon Spangler, the former Ghostbuster, who discover that their little summer town is hiding a ghastly secret, all centered around their dead grandfather. Yes, they inherit a small little farmhouse that used to belong to Egon Spangler, who they discover who was a Ghostbuster, a paranormal scientist who apparently everyone forgot unless you're a Gen Xer like Paul Rudd. So with this knowledge, they learn that this town of Somerville, not the one in Massachusetts though, this is apparently in Oklahoma, is actually in the center of an ancient, ghastly evil that has been kept in check by Egon throughout the years. Yep, the smartest Ghostbuster, whom the townspeople horribly alienated. I mean, they just call him the dirt farmer, and that's it. Yeah, he is responsible for preventing the apocalypse. But all of a sudden, the ghosts come out, and now it's time to go back to Boston. Yep, it's the new generation of Ghostbusters, and boy, do they fit the criteria. Phoebe is a smart kid who is just a pure reincarnation of Egon, and I was surprised she was smart enough to even know how to rebuild the proton pack. Trevor, the older brother, definitely Venkman. Very more like, I just want to be by myself or live my own life. Oh, I got a bus ghost. All right, fine, I'll do this then. Podcast, the classmate of Phoebe. This is definitely Ray Stantz. He's kooky, determined, and honestly, he was just like so much fun on screen. Like, the way he just died into these ghostly adventures. He loves supernatural stuff, so it just fits so much with Ray. And Lucky, Trevor's love interest, is Winston because she's kind of pulling to the action towards the middle of the second act, and not for other reasons. Token character. So who's the new big bad? Well, the Ghostbusters have had plenty of like ancient villains to take on. We've got Gozer, Vigo the Carpathian, Evil Shander in the video game, which I consider canon. So who is it this time? Is it some evil dead oil industrialist called Silas Gorin or something like that? No, it's Gozer again. Yep, the big bad goddess is back, which kind of makes sense because they didn't really trap or kill her at the end. They just closed the portal to the ghost dimension. So yeah, this is what Egon's been preventing all this time. And now the good thing about this film is that not only is it filled with nostalgia, but it kind of serves as a continuation of the first movie. Gozer returns, so do the evil like demon dogs. Only this time, it's not Sigourney Weaver or Rick Moranis. It's now Paul Rudd and Carrie Coon. Because why not? Gotta give Paul Rudd a bigger role than just, oh, he's a Ghostbusters fan. Oh, and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man returns as like little miniature men who are very suicidal. I mean, these things are just cooking each other up. But hey, at least the original three came back. Yep, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and Ernie Hudson donned their proton pack one more time to get in and on the action. And yes, Ray did say he was a god. Also, that's the thing. Gozer is a literal goddess. So crossing the streams did not work. She just split them apart. But that wasn't the whole point. That whole farmhouse served as a giant ghost trap that was meant to like trap Gozer. So with the OGs and the new generation of Ghostbusters, they managed to trap Gozer and all the ghosts, and the Ghostbusters are back in action. Now, this film not only served as a tribute to this great franchise, but also in the memory of the late Harold Ramis. He passed away in 2014, so they really managed to respect and honor his character by making him the spirit of the movie. Just watching Egon's ghost assist Phoebe with her proton pack it was such a beautiful and touching sight. Like, oh man, the OG4 are reunited, even if they're not. Egon's daughter, Phoebe's mother, believing that she had been abandoned her entire life, finally got to embrace her father. And I just love that little scene where I guess like the spirit is like still invisible, but proves to his daughter that he never forgot her, especially by all those pictures, because he's been following her life the entire time. So overall, it is a wonderfully fun tribute that pays an incredible homage to the original movies. The ghost trapping, the comedy, the fantastical elements, the cartoonish specters. It was such a delight that will please any Ghostbusters fan, both old and new. Although I do believe they still could have gone with a little more originality rather than just rehashing the elements of the first movie. I mean, this is pretty much the Force Awakens of the Ghostbusters franchise. But hey, they're setting up a new future with this series, so we just gotta wait and see. So my final rating is gonna be 8.8 horrible jokes out of 10 munchers. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Leave it like a diss, subscribe, and join the crew. I sent them for an awesome review. Be sure to follow on the Instagram, send guys some reviews. That is at CineGuy Steven on Instagram. I'll see ya there. Steven Gill signing off. Who you gonna call?